Hi, how you doing? How was your week? It was a very cold and rainy week this week. Cold some days, rainy other days. A lot of stress going on right now. And in the middle of all this stress, Kathy and I are discussing things every morning, and we're realizing this is a rough year for me and for her. Why? It's a rough year in terms of missing Carl, in terms of thinking about her and having emotions about her and all of that stuff. And so I wanted to find out why. Shouldn't it be that it's a little bit easier? So I looked it up in the Bible, and it doesn't really talk about that. It's not something that they thought to put in there. What it does say is Psalm 34:18 says, "The Lord is close to the brokenhearted. He saves those whose spirits have been crushed." And Matthew 5:4, "Those who are sad now are happy, God will comfort them." We know these two verses. We see them a lot. And basically it's saying whatever you're going through, whether it is really bad or just hard, God is right there with us. That's good, but it's not getting me to understand what's going on. So I looked it up online. In the second year of grief, you no longer have the shock to cushion the blow. Letting go becomes a reality. You realize you have to let go. I'm not letting go. I'm not letting go. Because she's still here. She's still here. And sadness might be replaced by anger. Now that's definitely true. The anger is so much stronger than it used to be. It says support starts to fall away, but I don't think that that's true in my case. I think the support is always there. So here's the thing. I just moved the chair over. It seems to me that first year, there was a shock. My body went into shock because you can only handle so much pain. And then your body goes into shock, which means you don't feel things. And so I think what happened is that I was in shock for a year. And now it's starting to come out of the shock. And in so doing, I'm feeling so much stronger than I was. And sometimes that's good. It means I can feel joy again and silliness. And sometimes it's really hard because I'm more sad, more scared, more anxious, and the worst one, more angry. I don't know if that's worse in the way that it's not helpful to me, that anger will help more than sadness. I don't know. I just know that there's a lot of stuff going on in my head. That first year, there's almost a part of you that's like, I kind of understand it. I understand the fear and the sadness, the anxiety. It's legit. This second year, maybe it's not quite so legit. And I'm not talking about other people telling me that. I'm talking about in my own head. Maybe there's a guilt attached to feeling better. I don't want to feel better. I don't know. It's like I'm missing her and I have that pain, but I don't want to not miss her. so I'm making myself have more pain. Does that make any sense? I don't know. I just know that it's a rough year. And Christmas is hard. And this year there's been a lot of viruses going around. That makes it harder. There's less time between Thanksgiving and Christmas, which doesn't give you a whole lot of time to do the things that you need to do. And there's a part of me that doesn't want to decorate or celebrate, but I know that we have to for the families. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. But if I bring it down, maybe all I have to do is accept how I am, how I'm feeling, accept how the people that I love are feeling, whether it's anger or fear or acceptance. Maybe the bottom line is not so much, I shouldn't be feeling like that, but it's okay. You feel what you feel. It's okay. It's okay to feel scared. It's okay to feel anxious. It's okay to feel mad. It's not okay to take that madness out on other people, but it's okay to feel it. This is a journey. And I don't know that I want to keep going on the journey. Maybe I just want to go back. But I can't. So maybe what I do is I make a video and I cry through it. And I talk to my friend and I cry through that. Or I laugh. Maybe I get in the car and I scream a little bit and use a couple swear words, but don't tell anybody. Whatever we're feeling, we need to accept that. Because I have noticed that when I accept it, when I'm sad and I allow myself to cry, then I feel better. When I am sad and I do not allow myself to cry, it doesn't get a whole lot better. So maybe that's what I will do. I will allow myself to feel the anger, the anxiety, the sadness, the laughter, the love, the joy. And in so doing that, maybe I can hear her a little bit more and know that she is still here. She is still with us, and I can feel that. If I get too caught up in what I should and shouldn't do, then I don't feel it. There's a poem that I found that was very tricky. Life in Year 2, a poem. I'm used to life without you. I've made all new routines. The quiet house seems normal now. My life's gone on, it seems. I function out in public. I can hold my tears inside. No longer overcome with sobs, seeking a place to hide. I'm used to traveling on my own, and tables set for one, and you not with me on the beach to watch the setting sun. I have a single lifestyle, a woman on her own. No more joint decisions, I do it all alone. And yes, I've coped with everything. The house and the chores, my groceries get delivered. I still hate going to stores. A year since I've been with you. A year alone in bed. A year of conversations held only in my head, and there's no one here to kiss me when I awake each day. It's lonely on the weekends without you here to play. So, yes, I've gotten used to it. I've done it for a year. This does not mean I like it. It's dull without you here. I'm used to life without you. I'm used to life alone, and oh, to have you back with me, I'd give all that I own.
seems to me that if Colleen is up in heaven, basically from now on, then I can handle what I need to handle down here by feeling it, letting it out, whether it's in the car, in the house, or with someone. This second year is tough. And I bet you the third year is going to have its own stuff. But I do still feel her. I do still expect her to come down the street. And I still have people here on earth, her brother and her sister-in-law and her niece, her daughter and her husband and her best friend, her in-laws, her best friends all across the board, and her dad and me. So as long as we're here, she'll be with us here. And when we are no longer here, she will be with us in heaven. I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Have a good week.